Hello, dear lovely audience. Welcome back to another Kelly Ripa Show New Recap. Everyone, I know y'all have been waiting for this. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos had the best Thanksgiving ever. A heartwarming, hilarious, and very Ripa Consuelos holiday. Thanksgiving at the Consuelos Ripa household has always been a lively affair, filled with spirited debates, oversized portions, and the kind of comedic chaos that only a family of entertainers can generate. But this year, Kelly Ripa insists that it was hands down the best Thanksgiving ever, and according to Mark Consuelos, it was the first holiday meal where no one stormed away from the table. That alone would make it historic. The couple, who have spent over 2 decades letting the world peek into their daily life, from morning show banter to podcast confessions, decided to host Thanksgiving in a way that felt more intimate, more intentional, and surprisingly, more adventurous. And yes, Mark's turkey carving gloves made another appearance, because according to Kelly, no holiday is complete without Mark looking like a surgeon preparing to operate on poultry. But behind the usual jokes and friendly teasing, this year's celebration held something different, a renewed sense of gratitude, connection, and joy. A Thanksgiving built on simplicity and a slightly competitive spirit. Kelly said she wanted this Thanksgiving to feel simple, cozy, and stress-free. Mark, being Mark, heard simple and interpreted it as an Olympic competition. He wanted everything timed to the second, Kelly revealed. Wake-up call 7:00, turkey prep 7:15, family hugs 7:18, stretching before chopping vegetables 7:20, and that's when I banned him from making a spreadsheet. According to Mark, organization breeds peace. According to Kelly, organization breeds arguments. But they met in the middle, agreeing on what she called a chill holiday with controlled chaos. Despite their differences, the morning started off beautifully. Quiet music, warm lighting, and the first fire of the season crackling in the fireplace. Lola played chef's assistant, Joaquin handled the taste testing, obviously, and Michael, as always, documented everything as if preparing a documentary titled Surviving Thanksgiving with My Parents. Kelly's cooking redemption arc. Kelly has long joked about her lack of confidence in the kitchen, even though her dishes often turn out far better than she gives herself credit for. This year, she decided to take the spotlight, something Mark encouraged with suspicious enthusiasm. He acted like I'd never cooked before. He kept hovering, Kelly said. I finally told him, Mark, you are banned from the kitchen unless you're cutting something or eating something. Her main goal, make the perfect stuffing without accidentally switching to breakfast mode, something Mark teases her about every year. But the stuffing was a hit, rich, savory, and perfectly balanced. Even Mark admitted it was the best one she's ever made, which Kelly said is basically like winning an Emmy in their household. Mark's turkey, the legend continues. Mark Consuelos takes his turkey duties extremely seriously, like borderline martial arts seriously. He brines it, massages it, talks to it, and treats the roasting process with the intensity of a man filming a cooking competition that exists only in his mind. This year, though, something magical happened. The turkey came out perfect. Not good. Not impressive. Perfect. Golden skin, tender meat, and seasoning that tasted like it belonged in a 5-star restaurant. Even Kelly was shocked. He strutted around the kitchen like he'd won the Hunger Games, she joked. I've never seen someone take so many selfies with a turkey. Mark posted it on Instagram within minutes, of course, captioning it, My proudest moment. The family that laughs together, stays together. The real reason Kelly called it the best Thanksgiving ever wasn't the food, it was the laughter. The kind that naturally builds throughout the day, that turns small moments into memories. At one point, Mark tried teaching Lola how to carve the turkey. She was horrified. Joaquin kept insisting mashed potatoes were an emotional support food. And Michael gave a dramatic toast that turned into a stand-up routine about being the oldest child in America's most publicly affectionate family. Kelly laughed so hard she cried. Mark laughed so hard he choked on cranberry sauce. He's fine now. We just had fun, Kelly said. Pure fun. No drama, no rushing, no overthinking, just being together. A Thanksgiving walk that turned into a love story moment. After dinner, stuffed to the brim and refusing to change into elastic waist pants out of pride, the family went on their traditional post-Thanksgiving walk. Kelly and Mark hung back, watching their kids joke and tease one another as they walked ahead. That was the moment I realized this was the best Thanksgiving ever, Kelly said. Seeing them together, seeing how close they are, it just hit me. That's everything. Mark, of course, used the moment to flirt. He got all sweet, Kelly said. He said, "Aren't you glad you married me?" And I said, "Yes, but mostly because you cook." A quiet ending they didn't know they needed. The night ended with movies, blankets, twinkling lights, and everyone dozing off one by one.